Hello, everyone. Have you ever been having an argument with someone, and out of the clear blue, they start bringing up stuff you weren't even talking about? In other words, they throw a complete temper tantrum? That's how you know you got them. You touched a little bit of a nerve there. If you head back to the first video on abortion that I made, refuting, I forget exactly what I titled it, refuting dumb abortion arguments or something like that. This person commented again, and if you've ever wondered what someone throwing a temper tantrum in the comment section looks like, well, there you go. Just go read that comment, because I certainly touched a nerve with them. So, some of the stuff they brought up completely irrelevant, not under the topic. Not saying I won't get to it, but maybe not now. So right before I head into work, I wanted to talk about some of what they did comment that actually was on the topic of abortion and children dying, children being killed. Now, the verse that he brings up is the verse from the book of Numbers, and right about now, every Christian watching this is probably going, oh geez, here we go again. They're still using that one? Yeah, sadly they are. This is the one where, I'll put the exact verse and quote it in the description, but God has them make like a little mixture if they think the wife has been unfaithful, and he tells them to have them drink it, and the exact wording there is that their thigh will fall away. By the way, shout out to Red Pen Logic, a great Christian apologist. Go subscribe to him. He really taught me on this. And this commenter claims that, well, we know that thigh falling away means that the baby was stillborn. And we know this because the exact words is used later in the Bible in the book of John. And I don't know how honest he's being about that. I'm pretty sure the book of John and the book of Numbers are not written in the same language, so whether or not it's the exact words, I don't know. But at the end of the day, there's a completely sidestep the translation error. Let me grant, okay, yes, God was instructing his people to perform an abortion. What does that mean for you? God did it, so now I can do it too? No, God giveth and God taketh away. He is the one who dictates what someone can do when someone can die. And this, of course, actually, so that's as far as I'm going to say on that. I'm sorry to break it to you. You clearly haven't been told this before, commenter, but you're not God. By the way, actually, I don't know who sent it to me, but someone sent me a message, and they claim this is actual footage of the commenter typing his comment. Take a look. Pretty funny, right? Yeah, that's what I imagine too. But, as Christians, when it talks about God, killing people, especially children in the Bible, there's plenty of examples to go to. But, maybe the most famous one is the flood. And then there's the one about King David, how his wife gets pregnant and God causes the child to die. How as Christians do we respond to that? Well, Sam Harris makes the argument that whether God does it directly or natural disasters and he doesn't do it, the baby dies some other way, that this is an evil God who can't stop it. He's incoherent. This was actually in his debate with William Lane Craig at Notre Dame University. But see, that's only half the story. I'll put it to you this way. If the claim that only an evil God would kill children, that is a true claim if you stop there. Imagine right now if I was to tell you Adolf Hitler was a great man, and he brought his country back together, and he united them, and he enriched them, and wonderful, he was a great man. you might think that I'm leaving something out. And I'm leaving this thing out on purpose. Because this, just like it would be dishonest of me to leave out the Holocaust. That is why it is dishonest of atheists to leave out what happens next after God causes a child to die. Because they, for some reason, don't like to talk about this. Children go to heaven. Children don't go to hell. So the claim only an evil God would kill children, if you stop there and that's all he did, yeah, I would say so. But if this God is killing children and then bringing them up into heaven with him, in the words of Frank Turk, if Christianity's true, people don't really die, they just change location. So, to put it fully, God may kill a child, but then he'll take it up into heaven to be with him, where it will be in paradise, it will never know suffering again. Does this sound like an evil God to you now? No, of course not. No evil God protects children in heaven. And if all of this still doesn't, go back. I made it's got to be one of my longest videos, a half-hour response to Sam Harris's opening statement in that debate. But at the end of the video, I say, listen, you got one or two choices. Option number one is that there is no God, and every child who dies, well, that's just it. You're not going to see the child again. It's all just random injustice. We're all just random life forms floating on the ball, a speck of dust called the Earth in infinite space. Option number two is there is a God, and in the words of King David, your child will not come to you, but you will go to it. You have the opportunity to see your child again. If your child died because of somebody evil, the evil person will be punished. And you will be rewarded. You'll be reunited with your child. Now you tell me what scenario sounds better to you. Yep. I don't know why anyone would pick scenario one. It's okay to be mad. I mean, as you guys probably saw, I was pretty mad last night in my other video. But you can never lose sight of what you need to do. Until next time, I'll see you around.